We have another of our Hospa 300 slots. That's, of course, 5 minutes to you and I. And this is going to be presented on behalf of Agilicis by Martin Prosser. Please welcome Martin Prosser.
Right, so I have a very brief but important message to convey to you. But first, just some introductions. I've spent 30 years in hospitality. I'm as passionate today about our wonderful industry as I was when I started out in 1993. But I want to provide a short insight into one of the key challenges faced by all hoteliers today. How do we bridge the rebooking gap? Repeat bookings are a hotel's bread and butter. It is estimated that improving guest retention by as little as 5% can increase profits by up to 25%. Something that we are no doubt appreciative of, but how successful are all of you in this matter? So why is the returning guest so important, and what are they really worth? Well, this goes well beyond the revenue they bring in through a repeat booking. A returning guest is more likely to make use of more facilities, and so revenue for them is beyond just their revenue for the bed. It's also the returning guest that supports a property through tougher times. They'll pay back with loyalty, and very importantly, they will be ambassadors for your property. So, herein lies the problem. We decided to conduct an independent survey across the UK. The intention is to do this actually on a regular basis, so we map trends and behaviours in this ever-changing landscape. The survey has revealed many interesting and poignant statistics that reflect the current state of the UK hospitality market and the pressure on the purse of the customer. However, one key finding, as you'll see on this screen, amongst many, found that across the UK, only 27% of travelling guests rebooked the same property in the last 12 months. Really? This means that 73% of a property's revenue is permanently at risk because new business is required to fill the void. This means more marketing costs, more competition, more discounting, all of which threaten to eat away at those all-important bottom line figures. I have to admit, I'm unfortunately one of those 73%. I've stayed away at least 50 times this year, which is an enormous amount of travelling. And whilst I pin my flag to one of the big boys when I travel overseas, I have travelled far and wide in the UK, but I've actually never been back to a second stay at a particular property. So would you like to learn more? Well, this information and much more is contained within this important research report that we've conducted. I should also add actually that this is an independently conducted report and not attributed to the Agilicis organisation. It studies the attitudes and behaviours of UK guests towards the guest experience. It examines what really motivates a guest to return to a property and what prevents them from returning. We did, however, want to understand more about what consumers are thinking now, tomorrow, and into the future. I can guarantee it includes some really interesting and useful information, which will help and assist you in how your own business can operate to higher levels of profitability. The full report will be published soon, but if you wish to visit our tabletop stand just out the door to the right, you'll be able to register to be the first recipient to receive the report. Thank you for listening, and I hope you find the report and subsequent reports of genuine interest. Thank you very much.